Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. It's a new week of comics, and in my hands is one of those releases. It's Spider-Woman #1 from Marvel Comics. It's a really interesting debut, and Spider-Woman's a character I've always thought has done better as part of a group and a team. I've never quite dug the solo series, but this one is a decent debut. I never really disliked the solo series, but they're not never something that like really kind of hooked me. But this is good. So it's written by Karla, Pacheco. Pérez is the artist. Frank Diarmata is the colorist. There's also another kind of a short story that leads into the main one with Pacheco as the writer, Paulo Siqueura is the penciler, Oren Junior is the inker, and Diarmata is the colorist. Alright, so Spider-Woman is hired to protect this rich kid who is being threatened to be kidnapped, and that's really the first issue, is her just kicking this kidnapper's butts. It does not get more complicated than that. And then the underlying thing that's going to get like really launch off is something's wrong. She doesn't feel well. As Marvel joked, no, she's not a Skrull. Maybe she's pregnant. I don't know. I'm going to go with no based off of what the last panel was. Or maybe she is based off the last panel. I really don't know. So it's her trying to make a living. Like she needs money. She's got a kid that's got a diaper, and the kid is like destroying her apartment and all that stuff. So she is a working mom who is also a superhero. So she has to take this really crappy job, and the whole issue is really just kind of that setup of what her situation is, what Jessica Drew's situation is, and it does a decent job of that. Like I find it interesting. Where the mystery at the end hints at, I kind of fascinated to see where that goes. And then the comic, which is action of her just beating up these kidnappers, is really funny because the party that she has to go to it's a birthday party, and it's a superhero themed birthday party. So all the kids are like dressed as various characters. One's Deadpool, who's this little shit that she has some really great moments with, of just putting that kid in his place. The kidnappers are very generic, nothing very particularly interesting about it. So it really is mostly a focus of Spider-Woman and where she is with her life. It is as simple as that. There is not much more complicated stuff going on other than the mystery of whatever's bothering her. As I said, like there's a good mix of humor and action. She has a new costume. She doesn't want to wear her old school costume for when she does her hero for hire type situation. She doesn't think it's appropriate, so she wears this different costume. It explains the new costume. The new costume is actually kind of cool. I dig it. There's something very like retro, old school to it, and works as well as for other things. So we get some of the action. Yeah, like it's a very just basic, straight up action comic with a little backstory as to where she is, why she is where she is. That's what the second story is the lead up to the main story. And I like how they did it that way. That's actually kind of a cool thing, because I don't think it would have flown quite as well if they did the backup story just as part of the main story and then you flash to the main story. So overall, I like it. It's a good debut. I wouldn't say necessarily blew me away, but it's an entertaining comic. There's something just fun about it. There's some good humor, decent action. This is one that is going to be big off of whatever that mystery that it's setting up, and that's where I think the payoff is really going to be. So the comic doesn't necessarily have the payoff that will get you super excited, pumped, whatever, but it does. It's a really solid setup. It's a really good base to build off of. So this is out in comic shops this week. You can go get it. Definitely go support your comic shop. They need it. Many of them have curbside pickup, so go talk to them. There's a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of it. But go support your comic shop. Speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with a review copy. We appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into Marvel, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.